Alumni and friends, this is Fred Snow, the new president of Ottawa University. My wife Gloria and I are so very happy to be here and to serve this university. I'm going to spend a few minutes today telling you about our vision for Ottawa, a vision that you helped create. The Ottawa spirit is found on every face of every alumni and friend that I have met. And the Ottawa legacy is found in the impact those alumni and friends have had in their communities, places of work, places of worship, and this very campus. In addressing our current challenges, I hope to rekindle that spirit in order to strengthen our fine legacy. When I arrived, it was clear that we had many challenges. In trying to meet those challenges, it is my goal to build a capable organization from a business perspective, and an organization that has a tremendous spirit and clear identity from a collegial perspective. I also believe there are many benefits to broadening our relationship with the American Baptist Church. I have also found some strengths that if properly channeled would overwhelm our challenges. We possess an outstanding academic spirit of creativity in this faculty. We also have a group of alumni and friends who, if engaged, are absolutely ready to help us bring this organization through its current day challenges. By far, I believe our largest challenge is identity. By establishing a clear identity, we will positively affect everything about the university, including admissions and retention. Prospective students and their parents need a clear picture of what is offered or expected. We have to address the tough questions. Are we church affiliated? Are we a Bible college? Are we a liberal arts college? Where does religion fit into our curriculum and expectations? And what about our fine music and theater programs? Where have they gone? We should be known for them. With the help of the entire Ottawa University community, we set out to restate our identity. We intend to educate leaders of integrity for an extremely complex and globalized world. This takes a liberal arts approach, challenging young people to see all sides of issues and developing students who are both challengers and not afraid of being challenged. We want our young people to travel and see the world. Many of you did experience travel as part of your experience at Ottawa. We are rekindling that experiential aspect of our student experience, not only through travel, but through community service, more field experiences in class, and internships. Ottawa University will be a fine arts institution and a great fine arts institution. Music, choir, theater, and fine arts are all being rekindled. These areas most outwardly represent the spirit of this school. We intend to challenge young people's spirituality. For young Christians wanting to strengthen their faith, we will provide an environment that helps students build a strong personal faith by giving them opportunities to compare, critique, and challenge Christian principles, and learn how to defend, strengthen, and share their faith. We will provide many opportunities to be involved in Christian leadership experiences, preparing them for the ministry, youth services, community service, missionary service, and many more areas. For those not sure of their faith, for those of no faith, and for those of different faiths, Ottawa will provide an understanding of Christianity while at the same time providing students with an academic understanding of all major religions. We do not force religious doctrine or teachings or require specific forms of worship. However, we do require that students gain an understanding of the greatest cultural force on earth, religion. We want to become the school of choice for every American Baptist youth in the region and eventually in the country. We are recommitting ourselves to this relationship. We are reaching out to churches with our student-led youth outreach programs. We have significantly increased the scholarship for ABC Youth from $500 a year to $2,500 a year. The trustees have put great faith in our plans to rekindle the Ottawa spirit. We are adopting industry-best business practices to build a strong foundation under us. We are reaching back to the traditions that made us great in an attempt to strengthen our future. But at the same time, we are using the most modern programming, practices, and other tools to achieve the outcomes that made our generations great. Outcomes that resulted in the spirit and legacy that you as alumni and friends have displayed. Ottawa University is a family. We must continue to interact and support each other across all of our diverse generations. Alumni participation with our students and mentoring of our students, and building a base of support that will endow the organization both in financial terms and in the academic and student life experience. Our goal will be to promote participation of our alumni and friends in one or more of a whole host of activities. You have told me that you want to participate more. We will give you opportunities to support the causes you really love and identify with. If you want to help us rekindle our music heritage, you will have the chance. If it is theater you love, you can help us there as well. I am a great fan of history. I am a great believer in studying and honoring those who came before us, those who planted the fields that we now harvest, and those who successfully faced many of the same challenges that we do today. They faced the challenges successfully, and that gives me strength and confidence that we will do the same. One thing I have found is that they never faced those challenges alone. They always had a tremendous core of alumni and friends that proudly and promptly responded. Most of you will recognize the photo behind me. This is Dr. Andrew and Marjorie Martin, former President and First Lady of Ottawa University. I'd like to read to you words that Dr. Martin inscribed nearly 70 years ago as he was taking on the presidency in an era of challenge. Ottawa University has entered upon its second century of service in higher education. This new era is a very special one because of the unprecedented and, indeed, revolutionary change it will bring about in American life. This includes radical revision of education at all levels. In college and university, we must be prepared to accept change, however far-reaching, and to be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. The important point is that the values and goals which seem to be fundamental must be preserved within the new forms, whatever they may be. We must, for example, maintain freedom of thought and discussion, for this is the essential climate of the true university. The intellectual life would otherwise become grossly distorted or indeed actually rendered impossible. Also, education must concern itself more, not less, with the needs of man as man. The great objective, next to rigorous intellectual discipline, is that of helping the student to become a well-developed person. Again, there must continue to be emphasis upon the individual and his special abilities. Individuality is too important to be ignored or discouraged. Each person should have the opportunity to advance educationally to the extent of his interest and capacity. Finally, in this sort of college, we are called to be a community of faith. The connection between faith and learning has great historical significance. This is because religion goes deep into the very nature of life itself, as does education. Man has an ultimate need for not only knowledge, but for faith in an orderly and value-honoring universe. On these great principles we stand as we face the years ahead. Andrew Martin, President. Folks, I trust that you see the tremendous similarity between what Dr. Martin has presented here and what we are presenting here. Indeed, we are learning from the past as we try to build our future. And so we at Ottawa University prepare to enter our own new century. Not the century of Andrew Martin, but one of our own. And you as alumni who have a foot in that past and a foot in our future, we will count upon you to help us get through this next century, to help us educate young men and women to be responsible citizens in a very complex world. Folks, thanks a lot for spending some time with me today to learn a little bit more about the direction of the university. I really hope to meet you all very soon. Thanks.